Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about idealism. Idealism is a philosophy which believes that mind, ideas and spirit are the ultimate reality, not the material world. In simple terms, we can also say that idealism is the philosophical view that reality is fundamentally mental or spiritually in nature. In short, mind over matter. Let's understand with some examples. In your dream experiences, when you see a dream, everything feels real. Fear, happiness, stress, but nothing is physically present. Reality is created by the mind, which supports idealism. Let's move to the second example, which is exam stress. Before results, students feel anxiety and pressure. Marks are not yet declared, but emotions feel real. In this, mind creates reality. Let's move to third example, which is your moral values. Honesty, truth, justice cannot be touched or seen, but still they guide human life. These are ideas, yet more powerful than physical things. Now let's talk about origin of idealism. Idealism originated in Greece in ancient times. The main founder of idealism is Plato. Plato gave the famous theory of ideas. According to him, the real world is equal to world of ideas, which is perfect and eternal. The physical world is imperfect copy, which is temporary. Let's understand this with an example. Think of a perfect cycle. You can imagine a perfect cycle in your mind, but when you draw it, it is never perfect. So, the idea is more real than the physical object. Now let's discuss about the exponents in philosophy. Before going to exponents in philosophy, now let's discuss about exponents in idealism. First of all, what are exponents? Exponents are philosophers or thinkers who support, develop, and explain a particular philosophy. In simple words, exponents are the promoter or key thinkers of a philosophy. In this case, Western exponents of idealism are Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Kant, and Hegel. Let's discuss about them. Socrates' key idea is non theself. He believed that truth comes from inner thinking and questioning. Knowledge is already within us. For example, when a teacher asks questions and students think deeply, learning comes from inside. That is idealism. Second is your Plato. His core idea was theory of ideas. He believed that reality lies in ideas, not in objects. For example, justice as an idea is more important than any single act of justice. Third is your Aristotle. His core idea was combination of idea plus experiences. He accepted reality in both mind and physical world. For example, learning science require thinking, which is your mind, and also it require observation, which is your experience. Now, let's talk about Kant. His core idea was mind shapes reality. He believed that we don't see the world directly, we see it through our mental structure. Let's say two people may see the same situation differently because their minds interrupt differently. Now let's talk about Hegel. His core idea was reality is a development of idea. He introduced dialectical idealism. First idea, then opposite, then new idea, which is a progress. For example, in our education system, changes over time through debate and improvement. Now let's talk about Indian exponents of idealism. first one is your Adi Sankaracharya. He believed that only Brahma is true. World is illusion, which is your Maya. For example, like mistaking a rope for a snake. Illusion versus reality. Next is Swami Vivekananda. His core idea was spiritual development. He believed that education should develop inner power and character. For example, education is not just information but self-realization. Now let's talk about Rabindranath Tagore. His core idea was harmony and spiritual growth. He believed that education should connect nature, art and soul. For example, learning in open environment is emotional plus spiritual growth. Now let's talk about Sri Aurobindo. His core idea was integral development. He believed education should develop body, mind and soul. For example, holistic education is a combination of physical, mental and spiritual development. Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan said, reality is spiritual. The ultimate reality is eternal and universal. Now, let's see the key concepts. Reality is mental and spiritual, which means ideas are reality. The material world is secondary. True reality consists of ideas and mental concepts. The physical world is only a reflection of ideal world. Second key concept, mind is supreme. We can also say mind is superior to matter. Consciousness and thought precedes physical matter. The mind shapes and interrupts all reality. The third one is focus on self-realization. Education should focus on values, character and self-realization. If we conclude idealism in one line, then we can say, if it exists in the mind, it is more real than the material world, which is idealism. Thank you.